Good evening, everybody. It's Brandon from the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society. Here I am in the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy, which really in this area, which is Northern Virginia, did not end up being that big of a deal. There are a lot of power outages everywhere, and that's one reason why I am where I am today, which is Burger King on Columbia Pike. I looked around for a few other places to go today, and several of them were without power, but other than that, it just looks like there was a big huge weed whacker, or rather leaf blower, that came through here and blew all the leaves around and blew off a lot of the foliage that we had accumulated already here in the autumn in the Washington, D.C. area. So I'm at the Burger King here in Arlington, Columbia Pike. Like I said, this is not my favorite Burger King, however. I like to go to either to the one in Kingstown or in Annandale, but the Annandale one was closed, and I didn't feel like driving all the way to Kingstown, so I ended up here. I've had some so-so experiences here before. Let's hope it's a little bit better this time with the introduction of the Wisconsin Whopper, Wisconsin White Cheddar Whopper, that is, which is a Whopper with, as you could guess, white cheddar. They've also got bacon on there, looks like pickles, lettuce and tomato. There's some tomato hiding in there, ketchup, some mayonnaise on the bun. Normally comes with raw red onions as well, but I'm not really into raw onions on my burger, so I decided to forego those. Let me pick it up and give you a little bit of an idea of the size and the scope of this bad boy. It looks like a lot of bread and filler. It's pretty heavy. And there's nothing on the bottom bun, which might make for a little bit of dryness. Very thin burger patty, which a Whopper always is. No difference there. I also got it with their onion rings. So I'm not particularly a fan of their fries, sweet potato or regular potato variety otherwise. So I got the onion rings, and they often end up being a pretty tasty little addition to a burger as well, so that's a good deal. So with that being said, let me reposition myself, and you guys take a look at their boring bag while I take a bite. Well, excuse me, it mainly tastes the way I described that it looked, like a lot of toppings or filler and bread, not a lot else going on there. I did taste the Wisconsin white cheddar cheese. That gave it a little bit more of a sharp dryness than what you normally get from the American cheese that goes on a Whopper. The bacon tasted pretty pedestrian, not a lot of crunch to it. It added to the flavor a little bit, but what I really got was a big squirt of ketchup in there and a bunch of lettuce. You know, basically what the experience of a Whopper usually is. I've never run into anybody in my, travels and snacking across the world, or the D.C. Area anyway, that says that the Whopper is their favorite burger. I haven't eaten them regularly since I stopped working in Landmark Mall like 15 or 17, 18 years ago. And I think they're kind of overrated. You know, it's the 55th anniversary of the Whopper. Maybe the Whopper needs some kind of upgrade. Maybe it needs to be plumpened up a little bit. Maybe a different type of beef, some other kind of seasoning, something, because the Whopper just isn't doing it for me, and I think it's not doing it for a lot of people. That's why they came out with other types of burgers at Burger King, like their Chef's Choice burger and their Stackers and all these other nice burgers that are actually better than the Whopper. I'm giving this a thumb in the middle. It's not great. It's not terrible. I'd eat it if somebody, had an extra burger in their sack and said, hey, man, you want this extra burger? Why not? But probably not going to buy it again, and I hope they do a little bit better in their imagination next time, because just adding a white cheddar to a bacon cheeseburger isn't that big of a deal. Anyway, I hope everybody was safe in the aftermath or during the hurricane last night and over the past couple of days. Hope everybody gets power so they can watch my videos. If you want to join the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, on Facebook, do so by clicking on the link down in the description. And, feel free to comment below.
Like, favorite, subscribe, all that cool stuff, you know. Do what they do on YouTube. That's what I'm doing. In the meantime, in between time, until next time, bye-bye, everybody.